They say the past is the key to the future. Well, if that's true, then you'll find the keys to the future right here at the Atlantic Conference on Blog Talk Radio on October the 10th. Hello, welcome to the program. My name is Gunnar Thompson. I will be your host on October 10th as the Time Detectives take you on an adventure through the ages. We will solve one of the greatest mysteries of the past, a mystery that I call the mystery of Egyptian maize. All the authorities in academia, the historians and the anthropologists, they all agree that the Egyptians didn't have any maize. That is, they didn't have the vital food plants that we call Indian corn. If that's true, there shouldn't be any mystery. However, at the first Atlantic Conference, I introduced the idea that all the historians have been out to lunch for the past century. I held up this replica of an Egyptian maize plant. This is an exact replica of a food plant that I found painted on a mural in a temple along the Nile River. The temple belonged to Egypt's greatest pharaoh, the illustrious woman known to us as Hatshepsut. She reigned from about 1500 BC to about 50 years later. It's evident from the murals in her temple that she sent an expedition overseas to the New World. That was 3,000 years before Columbus. The Queen sailors brought back maize from the New World. However, all the historians credit the Eurocentric hero Columbus with bringing the first Indian corn across the Atlantic Ocean. Well, that's just not true. At the second Atlantic Conference, I will give you an update on this amazing adventure story. Over the past years, the Time Detectives have been busy digging up new clues for your entertainment and illumination. We've been to London, Paris, Rome, Cairo, Baghdad, Mexico City, and Lima, looking for clues to this ancient mystery. One reason why the Europeans called maize by the name of turkey corn is because they already had turkeys. The turkey, as you may know, is a New World food plant. The Europeans fed maize to the turkeys, that's why they called it turkey corn. And that was long before Columbus. Here's a Nubian servant holding a platter of food. This is part of a carved and painted mural from the temple of Queen Hatshepsut. Don't look now, but that corn plant right beside the arrow is New World maize. Here's an example of a corn cob that was painted on a mural in the Queen's temple almost 3,000 years ago. Here's a pair of golden corn cob rings. They belonged to a wealthy Cretan corn merchant who lived in the Mediterranean region almost 4,000 years ago. Can you imagine where the merchant found his valuable supplies of corn? Here's a corn row in Babylon. The image was taken from a stone tablet that is 3,000 years old. That's long before Columbus. What were the Babylonians doing with New World maize at such an early date? And why have the professional historians missed all the clues? This is Stonehenge as it once appeared as an observatory southwest of London. In 3000 BC, this observatory helped the Babylonians and the Egyptians to make maps of the Western Isles across the Atlantic Ocean. That was long before Columbus, and they already had maps. Here is a carving of a stack of husk corn that was found near Rome. It dates to the 5th century AD. That's 1,000 years before Columbus. This illustration shows an amazing discovery. Both the Mexican corn cob on the left and the Egyptian corn cob on the right are from the same period of time over 3,000 years ago. However, the Egyptian cob is so much larger than the Mexican cob. How is this possible? We will tell you the answers at the Atlantic Conference on October the 10th. Egyptian granaries had corn cribs, and they had stacks of husk corn. This image is from an Egyptian papyrus scroll. Here is a hippopotamus and a crocodile enjoying a snack on corn. And the corn was growing in the Nile Delta. This is from a mural that was found in a Roman villa. See all these and many other exciting discoveries at the Atlantic Conference on October the 10th. I'm Gunnar Thompson.